The rain is falling. The fans are soaked. But here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the run, watch the run. Watch the run. Rush in, rush in.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On first down, it's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's good.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance. How they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Herbert throwing again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard.
Come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell.
Le'Veon Bell.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
And a Jaguar first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Lamar Miller on the
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Herbert. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Herbert. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Demir Bird, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Jaguars, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott now. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
28-yard gain.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Prescott now from the 50. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception, picked up by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
53 is the mic.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high. A
fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
No, but and now here's another interception. Picked off near the 44. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It's complete. He's got Gronk. A very solid gain of 27.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Robert Foster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 47. Here's Mike. Touchdown, defense.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Number 4 is Dak.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Five yards remain on 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
30.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
A gain of 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Bell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout taken.
First and goal.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Prescott from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Le'Veon Bell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll get this underneath to Bell, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
1st down, Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And my goodness, another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Prescott. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
First down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And down inside the 15 he goes. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
Le'Veon Bell with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Gostkowski for the point after. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
Makes the score Ravens 27, Jaguars 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert now. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Foster. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Number 26.
Le'Veon Bell there to make the grab. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Breida. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
At the 44-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Mike, 55. Right there, look, 55. Watch the back,
To throw again. Herbert. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 53.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Running out of the gun here, Breida. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They run again with Breida. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They run forward with Breida. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll let one go deep for Howard. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now, let's see who this is on. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And now, defensively, they're going to...
Yo, respect.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
But nah, because he be on that, bro. I try to tell him that me and his trade for Kelsey wasn't going to go through. But I gave up hella.
1st and 10, Prescott. And this is caught.
What?
I think he got that with one hand.
What?
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going
What's
out.
the value?
First down
So,
yardage
like,
on the
is it a
first
big
play of the
difference?
drive. Give him 14.
1st down, Jaguars.
So from the
shit,
39
man.
now, they'll
Would you
come
do
up
that?
on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult.
But tell him you gotta send a pick.
Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now this is
Why?
Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Committee talking about. I'll approve it.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
See, you want
They
more?
come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
24-yard gain.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down.
This one caught out wide by Landry. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Bell. He will push his way down to about the 14. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Randy.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Prescott to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. Bring it. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
8-yard line.
What?
They come
The
up
practice
on
squad?
a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as
Nah.
they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jarvis Landry with time running out. And the Jags are an extra point away from taking the lead. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late fourth quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Who you wanna be? Diamonds on my neck and on my teeth. Yo, can niggas hear me? Book.
Yo.
Twice a year, my boy.
Out now following the touchdown kick.
We gonna see what you on twice a year. Yeah. It's gonna get real treacherous. I need you to drop to trailer park and what's it called? And Evan. I need you to split with them niggas. Cause I can't fuck up and I'm not fucking up against them niggas, bro. I'm not gonna be the nigga who slide them a game. It's gonna be you. You gonna slide them a game. Probably Mr. Evan if you sliding one. Probably gonna slide it to Evan. Has anybody tried to get rugs from Moterry?
No.
He changed the name to Rugs, not on the blog.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What did you do something in the Super Bowl? That nigga's name is not Ruggs, not on the block.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring.
Henry Ruggs the third. That motherfucker say Moterry Raiders.
One last throw here for Herbert.
Damn, I want Ruggs. Plus, Bug, why'd I have to throw that shit in for 87 speed Sherman? Explain that to me, cuz. I thought Sherman was 89 speed, but I just looked, this nigga's 87 speed. This nigga's slower than Hassan Reddick.
So 94.
Bruh, don't nobody want him. A nigga said he was as good as a 4th round pick in the group me.